how did you know that something is not same with COVID-19, the usual variant we have seen in past? And what were the symptoms where you find different and needs your attention?
Thank you for asking. You have to understand that we just came out from our third wave, that was the Delta wave. And for 8 weeks, we haven't seen really any new COVID cases. And I myself personally had treated over 600 Delta patients, so I know the clinical picture. When this patient on the 18th of November presented, young man, early in the morning, presented with fatigue, headaches, body ache and pain, thought that he thought that he was having sunstroke because it was quite hot. I examined him, didn't fit, and I tested him and he was positive. I then tested his family, they're also positive. And during that day, I saw 7 more, at the end of the day, I had 7 patients, all with more or less the same symptoms, not typical of Delta, no loss of smell, no loss of taste, no problems with the oxygen or with elevated pulse. I then alerted the advisory committee on vaccines from the minister and said, listen, I have seen a very, very strange picture today. Simultaneously in the background, some of the lab technicians also spotted on the PCR from other patients that it was abnormal, and our scientists then did sequencing, and it took them 5 days later to say to the world, indeed, there is a new variant. By the time it was announced to the world, we at clinical level had already seen these patients for 7 days and trying to figure out when, what's going to happen, because Delta is in your mind. You know what happened with Delta patients. And then we start to realize, but, this is much milder symptoms at community level with Omicron.
So now all we know about Omicron is it has a very high transmissibility. And can you put some light on this, like how infectious it is? What are the rates? Because we have seen the numbers, it's spreading from one country to 80s. But if you can, put some light on it, what you could see on grounds.
Thank you. I think also that's very important. So it is highly transmissible. So it is highly infective, okay? But is it highly dangerous? At community level, we don't see that. So it's a highly infective, it spreads quite fast. In the beginning, South Africa also saw doubling of their numbers, and but now it had stabilized. And remember, we also ask our patients to go and get tested when they have certain symptoms, because it's important for us to know that, if you are positive, that we either see you and treat you and get you to isolate or quarantine.
So now, if we talk about the threat perception, because now you have seen a lot of patients, you yourself have treated the 0 patients or the first patient of Omicron. So how bigger the threat is? What is your assessment? Like, what do you think about this?
So I will rather stick to South Africa, because it seems to me that Europe and, that doesn't matter how many times we are saying this is what we see. In Europe, apparently, it is a severe disease and we cannot make it lightly off like we do in South Africa. So I cannot, maybe there's a different genetic pool in Europe. Maybe they have different people, I don't know. But in South Africa, what we know with Omicron is that it is really a mild disease. Most people at a community level will get better within 5, maximum 7 days. Yes, they will feel their body aches and pain and not feeling well for at least 48 hours. And then they get better. So if we look at that, if we look at the fact that South Africa, about 40% of adults has been vaccinated, and we look at the majority of young people not being vaccinated, and we look at the high incidence of HIV and the high incidence of TB, untreated or partially treated as most likely because of the lockdowns that we had and people not adhering to treatment, then I would have expected to see more cases in my ICUs or in the hospitals if younger people are then not getting such a severe disease. But in the same thing, in the same breath, we are saying that people with comorbidities are at higher risk. So that's why I'm saying, so maybe there's something else going on in South Africa that is unique to South Africa and not to Europe.
এখন নিউজ দেখুন আপনার সময় মতো, আপনার হাতের মুঠোয়, রাজ্য, দেশ, দুনিয়া। ডাউনলোড করুন জি 24 ঘন্টা অ্যাপ, এক ক্লিকেই পান সব আপডেট।